I can have anything that I want. My life is like a movie, I paint pigs with these songs. Now we making history, the Lambo, not no Cherokee. We making moves, we overseas. I'm on top, you is under me. Yeah, I be making moves, yeah, I be making.
Let's see the visiting team, the Chicago Bulls. At shooting, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the other guard position, Aaron Bledsoe. At small forward, Luka Doncic. At the other forward position, Anthony Davis.
Away. It'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And here's a look at the numbers for Bledsoe.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Luka Doncic out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Howard in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Kings, they've got Favors. DeRozan out there with Lowry. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Osman in at the 3. Hey, Smitty, for rookies being given a lot of responsibility early in a season, early in their career, do you think it helps their growth, or does it run the risk of hurting their confidence early?
You know, I think it helps them, but I think those type of rookies that you give so much and put on their plate, you still have to have some veterans around them.
Because there are going to be problems, aren't there?
Yeah. It's always going to be adversity throughout the season. If you have a championship caliber team, there's going to be some ups and downs.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And he likes to go in, which I guess is the very definition of consistency. Keep it going.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Sacramento Kings.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking them down.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And both free throws good for Howard. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller. Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
And not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he used it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jim Boylan. We talked about what makes Kyle Lowry such a dynamic player. Coach said, I love his competitive fire. Playing against guys like that has to bring out the best of him. Gotta meet force with force. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
A threat from anywhere on the floor. Lowry does it with skill, and he does it with toughness.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Excellent.
Favors with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good.
You have to love the way DeRozan went at the rim. He knows he's at his best when he's aggressive.
Here's Bledsoe after the Kings pick up 2. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Fournier is checked in for the Bulls. For Sacramento, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
It's exciting to watch a guy develop the way DeRozan has. The ball handling, the passing, the three-point shooting. He's become one of the better all-around players in this league.
And the first, Jeremy Lin comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Davis. Gets to the corner and buries it.
The defense did a good job of contesting without fouling, but AD just too good offensively.
Now, here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. Lowry feeling it out a bit. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 6. Lynn kicks to Ojale. Doncic outside. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
And the Bulls had Boylan step in as an interim coach last season, Smitty, but decided to give him the keys to the car this year as well.
A surprise move as Boylan immediately was at odds with the players. Management sided with the coach. Interesting message to send to a young team looking to develop.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Back to Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Howard. Outside, Lynn. Over Favors. Lynn's shot is off.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And they're running. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Lowry from outside. The shot is good. Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a three ball, because there's some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot it at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a
Turner against Doncic. Here's Fultz. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And you gotta get a hand up on Fultz. I mean, he continues to show improvement from the mid-range area of the floor.
Now here's Bledsoe. He picked up 15 points in their last win against. Here's Fultz. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Out to Turner, beyond the arc. off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
1:07 left in the first quarter. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Bledsoe. 6 points for Luka Doncic.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
And there's the pass to Turner. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. So it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. Basket good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Turner. He has 5. Pass to Aminu. Turner with it. 6 on the shot clock. Fultz the pass to Claxton. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Three-point shooting here out of the game. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Now Doncic from outside the arc, and the Bulls another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and hallmark of today's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
People ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it. Not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Doncic. Bledsoe is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Henson in at the 5 spot. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Fires from 18. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Now here's Bledsoe. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Fires the 3. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just...
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Here's Fultz. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 19-foot shot, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
One criticism of Jim Boylen before getting extended was his offense. All too slow, too methodical. He addressed that this offseason by getting a top assistant to redesign the offense.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You've got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. And the first one goes. And Steve, for Boylen, a first-time head coach, a smart move to shore up his staff, though.
We see a lot of coaches now hire a specialist assistant coach to delegate part of that game to. Lets guys like Boylen focus on player development and defense.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. He's perfect from the line this time. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams, the pass to Adams. Over Howard. They get it back. And another shot. Outside DeRozan for three. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Doncic. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and it's not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Here's Carter Williams following the basket by Dwight Howard. And Favors kicks to DeRozan. Adams wide open. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Bledsoe.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Adams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. After Akpola. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Favors. That one goes in for him too, making it look even.
Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Outside DeRozan. And stolen by Fournier. It's tipped. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can.
That's how you run the fast break. Lowry is a total pro when it comes to leading it.
And so far, Greg, what we've seen from Akpola, he has the size and athleticism to do damage in the league.
All the physical requirements are there, Kevin. The other thing that's there is the jump shot. Terrific range, and he has no problem shooting with the defender. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellington comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Henson's checked in for Chicago. Davis comes in for Shemi Ojeleye. Adams' shot is good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Dinwiddie outside. The dish to Fournier. And Adams sends it back. On the pass to Ellington. Finished off the break. And the Kings lead by 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Fires it up. And again, Chicago, no good. And the Kings with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Ellington with it. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target from outside.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Henson finds Dinwiddie. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Lowry against Dinwiddie. Lowry kicks to Osman. To the left wing. Now, here's Aminu. Defended by Henson. Pocket 4. Lowry fires away from outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Sacramento up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got DeRozan. Adams is out. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on DeRozan. And he's a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's defensive impact's been perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
The first free throw is good.
You know, perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And you look at the top scorers in the league, not too many players, 6'11" or taller.
Anthony Davis, the Greek Freak, and Karl Anthony Towns, the common thread. They can score facing the basket. All 3 franchise players.
And finished off by Davis.
I see the work that AD has put in, using the handle, leading defenders to the spot, then the quality finish.
DeRozan against Dinwiddie. Here's Lowry. 16 points for him. Adams outside. From deep. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Bulls trail by 9. Bledsoe outside. Dishes to Bledsoe. That's good from Davis on the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
Also light it up from the outside. Every one of those guys is a hot streak that's waiting to happen.
The Kings have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
You know, the 5-time All-Star Kyle Lowry has made a career of proving his doubters wrong. You ask me, I think he's still underrated.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Turner comes in for Jetty Osman. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Up top, Bledsoe. Now recovering. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And you ask Lowry. He's always felt underestimated. What do people overlook about him?
You know, I think, Kevin, is his defense first and foremost. He's a top 10 point guard at both ends of the floor. That's what makes him very special.
Sacramento making a switch here. Allen's checked in. That free throw good from Bledsoe. Steve, so many talented players in the league. Sometimes there's frustration over the lack of playing time. For instance, you look at the Celtics last year, prime example.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, Kevin, you can have too much talent at the same positions and also style of play. You need some guys that can do other things that be effective on the court.
Overhaul. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Dinwiddie attacking. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Outside Favors. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with power around. such a long reach that he usually blocks those kinds of shots.
Chicago making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Bulls on D. 6-point game. Here's Fultz. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Bledsoe. Here's Overhaul. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Kings leading now by 6. Allen inside. Started by Fournier. Here's Aminu. That one goes. Count it.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Bledsoe passes to Doncic. Tipped away. Goes up again. Howard dishes to Henson. And John Henson with the slam.
They're still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Inside. Aminu misses. Bulls trail by 9. Doncic outside. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 16.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And I just watched Romeo Langford. And guys, he looks the part in every way. Big, smooth, great change of direction, and he can flat out score.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's Fultz. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. Talking about Langford's ability to put up points. He has that popular step-back jumper, Greg, that's so difficult to defend.
Yeah, and you immediately think of James Harden, but a lot of guys use that step back. The one thing Langford does well, he gets to the rim where he can use all that length.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Doncic. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. And he sinks the second. Here's DeRozan. 8 points for him. Floats one. Got it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Romeo Langford.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Adams not going to go that time.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And the dunk by Doncic. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the San Antonio Spurs.
2 shots.
And you look at the schedule, you know it's never an easy ride through the Lone Star State. Doing the Texas Triangle is never a fun time. So if they can somehow get 2 out of 3, that's going to be a huge accomplishment.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Bulls trailed by 5. Dinwiddie right side. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
They get it again. Here's Henson. And at last, they get one to fall. Outside Lowry. 11 feet away. And Henson sends it back. Here's Dinwiddie, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. DeRozan against Dinwiddie. And the basket by DeRozan. And the Kings lead by 3.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Derek Favors. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Favors.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
Patrick Patterson is checked in for Davis. Time call here, the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Show him how much you want it. Go get it. Really, he's fired up about this game.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
In a discussion of great two-way players in this league, sometimes Lowry gets overlooked, and that's a mistake.
Dinwiddie kicks to Howard. From 11 feet away. That shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Osman. And it's sent back by Howard. Over in the corner, Osman. Nailed from three-point land. Dinwiddie against DeRozan. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Favors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great job by Favors, really making the defense uncomfortable as he's going up with the shot.
Derek Favors at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Favors. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over.
A lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Kyle Lowry. He hits both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 6. Bledsoe outside to the inside and stolen by Favors. And up the court come the Kings on the break. DeRozan leading the charge. He gets that one.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Passes it to Davis. To the paint. And Adams sends it back. Fournier against DeRozan. Here's Favors. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point. Pass to Davis. They need this. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 9th assist in the game now. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly.
Now Fultz. Here's DeRozan. They get it back. Here's Favors, and Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Adams, the pass to Favors. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Osman. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Bulls trail by 10. Now here's Bledsoe. He dishes it to Fournier. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. Free throws good from Doncic.
And seems like he's regaining his focus. The form at the line tonight has not been as good for the most part.
DeRozan surveying the D. And sent back by Howard. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Doncic. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Adams outside. That shot is off. Nice D from Doncic. Fournier against DeRozan. Fournier kicks to Howard. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Doncic. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead. Fournier against DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dwight Howard.
When you have DeRozan looking to drive, it's hard to slow him down without committing a foul.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The Bulls making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Bledsoe with down low. Here's Davis. Back to Bledsoe. Inside. Yes!
Just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
No one near fault as he lets it go. No good on the three. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. A tremendous three to tie it up.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now a timeout. Lowry against Bledsoe. Now here is Lowry. Defense is right there. Feeds it to Favors. Got it!
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 2. And here is Doncic, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see. And no, the basket is waved off. The game is over.
And how heartbreaking do you think that is? You just nailed a fantastic buzzer beater, and then the rug gets pulled out from under you, and the call gets reversed.
And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
Yeah, on the state to state, yeah, going back to bank, yeah. Up, so check the ranks, yeah. I'll bet you out of place, yeah. Yeah, I don't play like Sony. I got scars like Tony. Pull up with engine with horse, no pony. These niggas cap, these niggas phony. I am a winner, so where's my trophy? Niggas but